Life is full of worries. We worry about our jobs, our families, our health, and our finances. Worry can keep us up at night. It can make us feel stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed. But there is hope. In Carnegie's book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, he shares a powerful formula for conquering worry. The first step is to face our fears head-on. Many people try to ignore their worries, hoping they will simply go away. This is a mistake. When we ignore our worries, they tend to grow bigger and stronger. Instead, we need to analyze the situation fearlessly and honestly. What exactly are we worried about? What is the worst that could happen? Once we have a clear understanding of our fears, we can begin to develop a plan to address them. Often we will find that our worries are not as bad as we thought they were. By facing our fears head-on, we can take away their power and start living with more peace and confidence. Remember, most of the things we worry about never even happen, so why waste our precious time and energy on them? Let's focus on the present moment and enjoy the good things in our lives. Please like and subscribe for more content. One of the most effective ways to overcome worry is to imagine the worst possible outcome. This may seem counterintuitive, but it can actually be very liberating. When we mentally accept the worst that can happen, we free ourselves from the fear of the unknown. For example, let's say you are worried about losing your job. Ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen if I were to lose my job? You might say that you would have to find a new job, you might have to move, you might even have to declare bankruptcy. But would any of those things be the end of the world? Of course not. People lose their jobs all the time, and they always find a way to bounce back. In fact, losing your job could even be an opportunity for you to pursue a new career path that you are more passionate about. The key is to accept the possibility of failure and be prepared to deal with it. By embracing the worst-case scenario, we can start to see our worries in a new light. We realize that even if the worst were to happen, we would be able to handle it. This realization can give us the courage to take risks and pursue our dreams. Once we have accepted the worst-case scenario, we can begin to take action to improve upon it. This is where the magic really happens. Worry, when channeled correctly, can be a powerful motivator for positive change. Let's go back to the example of losing your job. If you are worried about losing your job, the best thing you can do is to start looking for a new one right now. Update your resume, network with people in your field, and start applying for jobs. By taking action, you are taking control of the situation and reducing the likelihood that your fear will become a reality. This principle can be applied to any worry. If you are worried about your health, start eating healthier and exercising regularly. If you are worried about your finances, create a budget and start saving money. The key is to turn your worry into action. Remember, we can't always control what happens to us in life, but we can control how we react to it. By choosing to focus on what we can control and taking action to improve our situation, we can overcome our worries and live happier, more fulfilling lives. Living a worry-free life is a journey, not a destination. There will be times when we all experience worry and anxiety. This is perfectly normal. The key is to develop healthy coping mechanisms for dealing with worry when it arises. One of the best things you can do to reduce worry is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we are mindful, we are not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. We are simply present in the here and now. There are many different ways to practice mindfulness. Some people find that meditation or yoga helps them to be more mindful. Others find that spending time in nature or listening to calming music helps them to focus on the present moment. Experiment with different techniques and find what works best for you. The benefits of reducing worry are numerous. When we are not consumed by worry, we have more energy to focus on the things that are important to us. We are more productive, more creative, and more likely to achieve our goals. We are also better able to enjoy our relationships and appreciate the beauty in our lives. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.